come to Four Falls Mill in Triton Avenue. It's an emergency, and you're just the wizard to help me. Something is going on down in Crab Alley. The water pressure is going mad, lowering and raising unpredictably. Could you go down and take a look? Speak to Herman near the entrance. He should have an idea what's happening. Here's a water-breathing potion. Head to the anchor rope at the edge of the river through Triton Avenue and climb down.
You drink the water-breathing potion and make your way down to Crab Alley.
Welcome! It's been a while. I suspect you've come down here for the water pressure problem. I can feel it on my shell. Strange currents are flowing. It's a pity we never see our friends from Wizard City when things are going well, you know. But yes, there certainly is a problem with the pressure. The currents are wild. Something strange is aclaw. Some ruffians were causing trouble down the street. They did some damage to an old access tower. Go and check out that tower. It might give you a better idea what they're up to. Come back here when you know more.
The access tower has been broken into, and a ladder leads down. You should tell Herman what you've found.
A ladder down? Zounds! Someone is up to something, for certain. I've got a bad feeling about this. In every story, it's always some little annoyance that turns into something terrible. Why don't you head down the ladder and see if you can get any idea what's down there? If I remember rightly, those old tunnels ran beneath Triton Avenue, but when this area sunk, the tunnels were broken up. There could be all sort of nastiness down there. I'd go with you, but that's not the sort of thing an old hermit like me does.
You are about to enter a dungeon. You climb down the ladder. Where will it take you?
This is no place for an air breather like you. Take a look! There's a crazy vortex in the middle of this chamber. It'll slurp you up in no time. Even if you don't go down the drain, this place is full of monsters. They don't play by your silly magic dueling rules. If you stay, whatever happens to you is your own fault. I'm out of here.
A strange current is focused around this area. Maybe the valve will shut it off? Unfortunately, the valve doesn't budge. The safety pressure latches have been switched off. There are 4 safety pressure latches connected to the valve. A diagram shows each latch is located in a nearby room. If you want to shut down this valve, you must activate the safety pressure latches. One room is open.
Who's this? I thought the plan was to drain Wizard City of all its magic loot. No one said nothing about no wizards. We gotta get this one before they gets away.
You activate the first pressure safety latch. It's a start. Before the wisp wither, open all blue clams for a reward. Yellow clams bring only despair.
Don't you think you're gonna mess with our Graver Drain and get away with it, little wizard? You won't leave here alive.
You activate the second pressure safety latch. You're halfway there.
What's the meaning of this? You trying to muscle in on our haul? Don't matter none. You're the catch of the day. You activate the third pressure safety latch. One more to go. Start here to play Follow the Leader.
This wizard will ruin everything if they are allowed to leave here. Stop them.
You activate the fourth pressure safety latch, now to turn off the valve in the main chamber. You shut off the valve. Instantly, the water pressure changes. You've done it.
So you're the one messing up my operation. I had a good thing going. The vortex was pulling in magic junk from all over. Now I got nothing. You're gonna pay for that. You ain't seen the last of me.
I see you're more or less unscathed. Good show. The pressure is normal now. Did you get to the heart of our problem? Oh, you did? Huzzah! You should go and tell Blood Raveneye the felicitous news.
Oh, am I glad to see you, Wizard. I'm afraid all the renovations we've done in Wizard City have led to a few unintended consequences. You know, construction noise, dust, broken windows, and a handful of seismic tremors. Nothing major, but we did cause this hole in the bedrock. I had directed my crew to fix the hole ASAP, but apparently curiosity got the better of young Doug.
Doug's always been keen on holes. A natural-born digger, that one. Unfortunately, he never quite mastered the art of digging himself out.
According to the city plans, there's a network of runoff drains running beneath this area. Poor guy probably just can't find his way out.
Or he's got himself cornered by a cave troll, or a sewer kraken. Dog's always going on about being afraid of cave trolls and sewer krakens.
More than likely, he's simply gotten lost and disoriented in the dark.
Dog's even more afraid of the dark. Please, Wizard, you gotta go down there and rescue Dog. His mum will kill us if something happens to him.
Another nasty little topsider. Let me guess, you's looking for that fuzzy flea farm what came scratching round here, ain't yous? I'd be happy to tell you where he is, but I'm gonna need me a little favor first. You see them workers over there? They stole my tools. I can't work without my tools, and the boss don't allow no freeloaders. Capiche? You get me my tools, and I'll tell you where your doggy is.
about it. We was just messing with Manny. We didn't know he was going to sick a topsider on us. Here, give the big lava his tools back.
My tools! Now I can finally get back to work. Thanks, Wizard. I seen your dog pal a while back. Poor Pooch was running around whimpering, scratching at every door he could find. Then he made the mistake of scratching at that door over there, the one to the boss's office. Ain't seen hide nor hair of him since. I don't recommend entering the boss's office uninvited, but if you tells him that Manny Dibbles sent you, you should be okay. Probably. Good luck.
Oh, whoa! Hold it right there, you disgusting little topsider. What's that? Manny Dibbles sent you? I dislike that freeloading bum more than topsiders. You know what they says, if you sees one topsider, there are thousands more you can't see. Let's book it out of here before the infestation.
Nasty! Oh, better get rid of that disgusting topsider before the boss finds out. Great! Another topsider's gonna come in here and get the boss all riled up! Thanks a lot, you disgusting little pest!
It is rude to barge into a place of business without an appointment. Boys, let us teach this topsider a lesson in proper office etiquette. Not bad, topsider. You have earned my respect. But I must ask, why is it that you have so forcefully encroached up in my beloved drains? You have come to retrieve Doug? You must mean Douglas. I see. Well then, let us continue our business in a less formal setting. Meet me outside. Let me see if I have this straight. You trespass in my drains, assault me and my associates, and you wish to abscond with my best worker? You got moxie, kid. I like that. I am willing to negotiate for Douglas's services, but of course, I will require compensation in return. The various renovation projects that you topsiders have conducted up in Wizard City have caused significant structural damage to my drains. My workers have tried to fix things, but they are but humble sanitation engineers, not builders. Fix the structural damage, and then we'll talk. Molto bene. The walls are practically good as new. Thank you. Now that I know you can be trusted, let us discuss our mutual acquaintance. As you may know, Douglas possesses prodigious digging skills, surpassed only by his loyalty and desire to prove himself as the goodest of good boys. At present, Douglas is clearing the rubble from a collapsed service tunnel, a feat my other workers could not even dream of endeavoring to do. He's been hard at work for days now and should be close to finished. Go fetch Douglas from Service Tunnel C, and then we can discuss next steps.
I swear on my shovel, mate. I weren't trying to disturb no one's eternal sleep. Well, I was just digging 'cause the boss told me to.
Silence, dogman. Desecrating the grave of a failed tree minder is punishable by death. Wait, who is this? Your grave-robbing accomplice?
Oh, spectacular timing, wizard! Help!
Enough! You've learned your lesson, right? Good. Now be gone, the lot of you. And no more disturbing graves, understood?
Understood. Come on, wizard. Let's hightail it out of here.
Ah, you have returned. Let us discuss. Oh. Are you feeling all right, Douglas? You look as though you have seen a ghost.
Well, see, what happened, Mr. the Boss, sir, was I was all but done digging the rubble out when I accidentally dug through the floor. A little. Then this Barnby chap appears out of nowhere, moaning that I woke him up and starts in on me. I'd be dead if it weren't for the wizard.
Oh, Douglas, not only are you an expert digger, but you are also an expert comedian. Your completely implausible ghost story amuses me. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, well, alright then. Since the tunnel's mostly cleared, I was wondering if I could go back up topside. My lunch is getting cold.
Of course, Douglas. You've more than earned that lunch. You and your wizard friend are always welcome down here in my drains. Arrivederci.
Wizard, you found...
Dougie, you got out.
Did you get eaten by a cave troll or a sewer kraken?
No, I don't think so. But I did almost get mollywalloped by a really tired old arborist. Proper grumpy fellow he was.
Well, we're just happy you're back.
Me too. It's all thanks to the wizard. Now, if it's all right with you lot, I'd really like to eat my lunch now.
Oh, well, Dougie, me boy, I'm afraid I got some bad news.
Were you pleased with the magic you got from Eric Weirdrune? He has sent word to me that he has another such deal for you. Go and speak with him in Northgard, in Grizzleheim. He may need your help, but I am sure he will make it worth the effort. Welcome back. Say, I could use your help. It is clear that fate sent you here at this time. I need help and can offer magic in return. An evil Grendel named Skabrok stole my bag of rune spells, and I fear he means to do terrible things with such power. Can you go to his cave in Sudrelund and recover my bag of rune spells? If you do so, I'll gladly share my magic with you.
You're still living in the dorms, right? Did you know you can get better student housing? You should go and speak to Bugsley, the castle shopkeeper. He'll get you set up with a new castle of your own. Bugsley's in the shopping district. His shop is next to Alex Edge.
Welcome! You look like a wizard of means. Can I interest you in an exciting new castle home?
Hello, thanks for coming. My name's Blaze, and I'm determined to show all of my fellow wizards the secret to conquering foes. Teamwork. Magic gives us wizards lots of power. With the right spells in your deck, it's easy to feel like you can do anything, but that's not always true. The good news is, we can accomplish even more if we work together. I believe there's nothing better than helping out less experienced wizards. It's like we get to be professors ourselves. I'll show you how. Take a look at the Join a Team kiosk over there. This is the Join a Team kiosk. Use it and you'll see a list of wizards who've asked for help with a tough fight. If you've beaten an enemy, you can help other wizards beat them too. Select someone to join their team. You'll join them after a timer expires. The wizards you're helping are questing. Let them talk to NPCs, solve puzzles, and use the sigil first if they want to. Be nice. If you leave without helping, you won't be able to help anybody else for 10 minutes. Come see me after you help someone. Pretty cool, right? Helping other wizards is one of my favorite things to do. You earn special badges for helping. Show me your badges, and I'll sell you great stuff. So go play it forward, wizard.
Aha! You've seen the signs, haven't you? Why, signs of the end of the spiral, of course. peculiarities, instances of pure impossibility. You may not have seen them yet, but you will. The Gravulum Order has detected increasing numbers of Pecrons all across the spiral. Pecrons? Why, they're invisible micro-magic particles that exist and don't exist at the same time. In concentration, they create peculiarities. That's the theory, at least. The Gravulum Order is dedicated to investigating this frightening trend, and we need your help. Take this Gravulum badge and get a reading from the Gobblers on Colossus Boulevard. Do this, and we might even invite you into the Order. Hello? Do you hear me? Oh, good! The badge is working. Orange reading. Pecron concentrations there are average. Good! Come back to Ravenwood. Well done, young wizard. Good news. You're a full-fledged member of the Gravulum Order now. Together, we'll figure out this peculiar business. Check in each day, and I'll give you a creature or location to test. You won't need to return. I'll get the reading from your badge remotely. Oh, and take this Gravulum lodestone for your house. If you prefer, use that to get your daily assignment. Very well. Until tomorrow, then. Today's assignment is to get a reading by defeating one of these creatures in this location. Good luck! Today's assignment is to get a reading by defeating one of these creatures in this location. Good luck!
Can I help you? Oh, yes, of course. You're the one I was told about. I'm Principal Monstrologist, Gilda Burke. Thanks for coming. Headmaster Ambrose is allowing me to recruit talented and studious young wizards for an exciting new elective program, Monstrology. It's an ancient practice from my home world, Albion, and I've come to share Monstrology throughout the spiral. So let's get started. The motto of Monstrology is, Know Thine Enemy. You'll learn to profile your enemy, extract their strengths, and use them to your benefit. We use special monstrological extract spells to enchant damage spells, which can then capture an enemy's very essence, or animus. An enchanted spell that deals damage will result in extraction of one animus. Plus, an additional animus is extracted with a defeating hit. Now pay attention here, because this is very important. To formally collect the animus you've extracted, you must win the duel. Once you've successfully collected an enemy's animus, their profile is added to your Monstrology tome, so you can reference them at any time. There's much more to monstrology than that, of course, but I find 'tis easier to do than to listen. It's high time for some field work. Take this extract undead animus spell and use it to capture the animus of any undead enemy you'd like to profile. Well, almost any. Since you're new to monstrology, you'll want to tussle with a low-level enemy to maximize your chances of animus extraction. Start with the Lost Souls on Unicorn Way. Extract one Lost Soul animus, then return here, and we'll wrap up your introduction to monstrology. Were you able to extract an animus from an undead enemy? Aye? Crackin'! Now it's time I show you the myriad ways monstrologists use animus. The monstrology tome notwithstanding, my personal favourite application of an animus is to create a summon monster treasure card. It's like an echo of the enemy you extracted it from, which can be summoned in combat, but not unlike the way one summons a minion. You can also create an expel monster treasure card that's basically an instant defeat, one-shot silver bullet against a particular monster. If you've the proper lodgings, animus can also be used to create house guests, as well as monster echoes that your friends can jewel. And don't worry if your house isn't equipped with a Joe sigil. That's what the Monster Dome is for. Now, if you've any questions, or simply feel the need for a refresher, consult the Monstromnibus here at any time. And remember, as your monstrology level increases, so does the amount of monstrological spells you're privy to. So, keep an eye out for me in your journeys throughout the spiral. Until then, welcome to monstrology. Go on then, get cracking!